Today we tell the story of Keiosha Marie Felix. Growing up, I remember seeing Keiosha's story on the news. Being from the area, I never forgot about this story. Keiosha, 15 at the time, has been missing since April 30th, 2012. At the time of her disappearance, Keiosha's mother was in prison, leaving Keiosha as a warden of the Louisiana Department of Children and Family Services. Keiosha and her 1-year-old daughter were living in a home for teenage girls who are pregnant or have young children. The weekend before she vanished, Keiosha got a weekend pass to visit her paternal aunt, Patricia Andrus. She was last seen leaving Patricia's Tucson, Louisiana home and has never been seen or heard from again. Keiosha was initially classified as a runaway. She had run away once in the past, but she was back after 2 days. Additionally, Patricia's daughter, Keiosha's cousin, Portia Felix, claimed to have heard from Keiosha on April 30th and that Keiosha said that she was just fine. However, many relatives on Keiosha's mother's side of the family believe otherwise. Those relatives stated that Keiosha would not just leave her 1-year-old daughter behind. Keiosha was also a frequent social media user, yet she has not accessed any of her social media accounts since the day that she was last seen. 3 months later, Keiosha was reclassified as an endangered missing persons. Throughout the investigation, the Tucson Police Department learned more information about Keiosha's relationship with her Aunt Patricia and Patricia's boyfriend, Leon Wickerson Jr. Prior to her disappearance, Keiosha allegedly told Patricia that Leon had sexually assaulted her. Patricia never reported this to authorities, nor did she tell investigators about it after Keiosha went missing. In July of 2012, Leon was arrested and charged with rape and second-degree kidnapping in connection with Keiosha's disappearance. Patricia was arrested and charged with improper supervision of a minor and accessory to rape. Portia was charged with obstruction of justice. When Leon was first taken into custody, many from the public raised questions as to whether Leon was in fact the father of Keiosha's 1-year-old daughter. It is also uncertain if the teen caregivers from the state even pursued paternity of the juvenile child. West Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff deputies arrested Ronald Wickerson, 40, and charged him with kidnapping. He is the brother of Leon Wickerson, 43, who was arrested about 2 weeks prior related to Keiosha's disappearance. When the younger Wickerson was taken into custody, he stated, "I don't know her, and that I am caught up in my brother's mess." Charges against the teen's Aunt Patricia stem from statements she allegedly made during initial interviews with police. Her arrest affidavit alleged Andrus lied about her boyfriend Leon being accused of raping Keiosha. When Lieutenant Crater asked her again, Andrus started crying. The document alleged Keiosha told her aunt there was some inappropriate sexual contact. When asked if Wickerson raped Keiosha, Miss Andrus started to cry and would not answer. Andrus also allegedly told investigators that she was unaware of any rape, but that her boyfriend may have played with her privates. And then she said she didn't report the alleged rape to police nor the Louisiana Department of Children and Family Services because Wickerson told her it wasn't true, so she left it alone. Portia Felix, who was the 4th adult and cousin to Keiosha Felix, who was also charged in the case. The affidavit states that on July 25th, Tucson police questioned Portia several times, asking her why she lied and made police believe family had been in contact with Keiosha. Portia stated that she don't know why she did it. According to the document, Lieutenant Crater accuses Portia of lying to the police during several interviews. The affidavit confirms police initially considered Keiosha a runaway and not a missing person since family claimed to be in touch with her. The inconsistencies in the story of those who was around the teen on the day she disappeared led to the arrest, but the case took another strange twist. The lead investigator, Gerald Crater, came under fire from the Tucson Police Department. Tucson Police Chief Frank Andrews announced the Assistant Chief, Lieutenant Gerald Crater, has been removed from the Keiosha Felix case because of substandard performance. The department also said it began conducting their own internal investigation, but Felix family says they want Crater back on the case. Felix's aunt, Lena Lewis, said that the family is shocked and upset. They said they was happy with the way Crater was handling the case. He put his heart and soul in this case and was doing everything he could to find out where Keiosha was. The family also pointed out the fact that Crater has dissolved inconsistencies in the story of the adults who was around the teen when she disappeared. Lewis says Crater will often call the family, sometimes in the middle of the night, to update them. She says the family trusted him. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't have any answers. Lewis' sister, Celie Baptiste, said she went to the Tucson Police Chief Frank Andrews after she heard Crater would no longer be working the case. "I asked him to please give me answers, but he told me hell no," said Baptiste. "The chief police never called us with concerns or anything. All the information we received was from Mr. Crater," says Lewis. "We stopped by the Tucson Police Department to get some answers, but no one was there." Lewis is not worried that without Crater, the case will be put on the back burner. She hopes whoever takes over the case will remember that the focus is to find Keiosha. On Tuesday, September 4, 2012, Police Chief Frank Andrews strangely began referring all questions to legal counsel for the town of Tucson, the Andrews and the Andrews Law Firm. Notice the name of the law firm, Andrews and Andrews, just happened to be the same as Patricia Andrews, who was also charged in connection to the Felix teen disappearance. Attorney Brad Andrews had no comment pending the ongoing investigation. We are not going to stop until we get answers. No matter what the situation is, we just want her home, added Lewis. 12 days after Chief Andrew removed its lead investigator on 9/11/12 from the Felix teen disappearance case, Lieutenant Crater was suspended without pay and charged with violating the constitutional rights of at least 2 individuals who were arrested in connection with Felix teen disappearance. Crater is accused of conducting illegal search and seizures, providing false testimony, and making at least 2 unlawful arrests. Doosan Chief of Police Frank Andrews made the recommendation of suspension before the town council 2 days later on 9/13/12. All charges was dropped against Leon Wickerson for the rape and kidnapping allegations. Many observers cite the fact that Felix, who was the alleged victim in the case and continues to be missing, it is just too difficult to bring such charges without statements from the victim. Charges against the other 3 adults related to the case has already been dropped at the direction of Chief Andrew. The case was transferred to the Lafayette, Louisiana Sheriff's Office. The change of venue was more than likely to do with a conflict of interest once it was learned that Doosan Chief of Police Frank Andrew was in fact related to the Felix teen and Patricia Andrews. The discovery was made during the Crater's termination hearing when Chief Andrew called for Crater's arrest, citing that Crater had left him in the dark on the Felix investigation. Andrew said he would brief me on some things, but then I'll find out that some of those things was not true. Crater's attorney was representing Crater at the termination hearing, fired back. Jocelyn Allett presented the town council with text messages, which apparently showed frequent communication between Crater and Andrew. In a led text message from August 13, 2012, Lieutenant Crater wrote Chief Andrews with apparent doubts about the case. Crater, Chief, I'm done. They've been trying to get something on us. Andrew, no, it's cool. You're winning. The text contradicts Andrew's claim that Crater had left him out of the loop on the Felix case. Chief Andrew also allegedly disclosed he is related to Keiosha Felix, writing on August 17th. Andrew, missing girl grandma is my first cousin. Her great-grandma is my daddy's sister. Crater, damn, y'all close. Have your family come in for an interview? Laugh my A off. And I don't like your cousin Patricia. Andrew, guess I'm a suspect too, huh? Crater, yeah, just bring the girl back and tell your cousin-in-law Leon I don't like him. Laugh my A off. I'm gonna need your DNA, LOL. Andrew, I'll get a little family history today, having a get-together in Maurice. After glancing over some of the above text messages, some council members wanted to delay the action of Crater's employment status. However, a motion to delay fell by a vote of 3-2. Crater's termination was approved by the same margin. The FBI has now reportedly gotten involved in the Felix investigation and has offered a $5,000 reward for any information leading up to the discovery of the teen mom's whereabouts. Lafayette Sheriff Office is asking for the public help in identifying the man pictured below. He is not a suspect in the case, but authorities believe he may have had contact with Keiosha. He purchased a device at a local cell phone store. The device was used in some communications with Keiosha. Police believe he purchased the device for someone else and wants to identify him. The man I'm referring to is the man with the white shirt with the hat that's listed on this slideshow. If anyone has any information about this case, please contact Lafayette Parish Sheriff Office at 337-232-9211. Please share the story about Keiosha Felix. Her life matters. Also, I want to say, if you made it this far, thank you.